Hey there, everyone. We're out of the range, as you can tell. I've got a little bit of wind here, so I'm talking over this first part of the video. The rest of the video, the wind isn't too bad. Anyway, we're going to be testing out some 9mm loads. This video was requested by a subscriber and a good fan. He actually also sent these high-vis targets that we're using today, so thanks for that, Larry. Anyhow, we've got some 124 grain, 125 grain cast from the Lee mold. They're the truncated cone, flat nose. That's what they look like. So they're cast with wheel weight lead and they're powder coated. Anyway, this is actually my favorite load with 9mm. So we'll go ahead and do a little ladder test and we'll see how they do. Now I've got two pistols I'll be shooting these through. Walther PPS, short little barrel. And then my Glock 35. Now, I've done a review on this one. If you haven't seen it, I'll have a link down in the description. And I do have to apologize, it's a bit windy out. There's gnats going everywhere. I don't know if you can see them, they're annoying little suckers. Anyhow, try to shoot good without these gnats bugging me. Anyway, this is the old Glock 35. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck? You shooting 9 out of a 35? Yeah, you gotta go check out my review of this Glock 35. But anyway, I just put a 9mm barrel in it. You know, it's worth checking out. So anyway, go ahead, check that out. And we'll do 4-shot groups here. So first of all, now these have all been loaded with the Lee Loadmaster. I've also done a video on a review on that. Go ahead, check that out. It'll be in the link in the description below. First of all, I've got 4.4 grains with unique powder. Out of the Glock, here we go. Aim at that top target. Now my sights were a little off last time I shot. I adjusted them a little bit. We'll see if that helps out or not. Well, that was the Glock. Now I'll go ahead and aim at that bottom target with the Walther. Now this is the Walther PPS. I've got the extended magazine on it, you know, just to make sure I can be as accurate as possible when testing. Again, we're using the 4.4 grains. Okay, this is the 4.4 grains, the lowest load I have. First 4, those were with the Walther. Now for the Glock. Now I'll have a sheet with the standard deviation and the average and everything after we're done shooting here. Now I'll step it up a little bit. Got the Glock at the top target with 4.9 grains. I don't know if you can see all these gnats, but they're like, I feel like it's a cloud of them. I'm just in the middle of it. It's taking all I can do to concentrate on the front sight, not to get distracted. And they're also not ejecting very well because I'm not keeping a very stiff wrist. I'm limp wristing it. So it will change when I'm shooting normal, standing up without a rest. Alright, now the 4.9 out of the Walther with the bottom target. Alright, these first four will be the Walther with the 4.9 grains. The last will be the Glock. Now the Glock. Alright, now we've got the 5.1 grains. Got the Glock here in hand, and we'll shoot at the top target again. Now the Walther 5.1 grains aimed at that bottom target. Okay, this is the 5.1 grains. First four will be out of the Walther. The last four will be out of the Glock. Okay, this is the Glock. Alright, I've got some 5.5 grains loaded up. Out of the Glock, again, top target. Now I've got the 5.5 grains out of the Walther, bottom target. Cow crossing. Oh, this old Walther. It's a little warm for this Walther. Alrighty, this is the 5.5s. First four will be the Walther, then the Glock. Glock. Well, those groups weren't the best, but they were okay. Top target is the Glock. Bottom target is the Walther. After looking at the data, everything seems to be right where it should. All of the groups were actually pretty similar in size, and my sight adjustment I made prior to the video seemed to be okay. Now the load I think I'm gonna to go with is the 4.9 grain. The 5.1 and 5.5 definitely have potential, especially in the Glock. But with the Walther, I noticed it seemed like it was pretty hot for the Walther, especially for the 5.5. The 5.1 wasn't too bad, but the 5.5 you could really tell it was starting to get a little hot. Plus in the Walther, as soon as we hit 5.1, point of impact shifted a little to the left, and we increased to 5.5, and it was still to the left, even a little further to the left. So that's part of the reason why I'm going to the 4.9s. I think the 5.1s would have been good, but I didn't really like that point of impact, and like I said before, it was a little hot. So anyway, there you go. If you're wondering about unique powder with the 125 grain cast bullets out of the Lee mold powder coat, there's the results out of my pistols. I probably could have shot a little better. Those gnats were quite annoying. I tried to do my best, but they probably affected me somehow. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and remember to stay tuned. I'll see you next time.